throwing the lead leg kick can be difficult. It's not as easy as throwing the rear leg kick, okay? The rear leg kick, I can just go straight in with no problem. In the previous video, I talked about the footwork that you can use, but I also showed you how you can just throw the kick straight from a standing position, okay? With the lead leg kick, it doesn't work that same way, okay? With the lead leg kick, maybe it could, but it's not going to be as effective as throwing the rear leg kick. So I could come here, but it's not as effective. I would have to pivot this back foot in order to generate that power. But it's not as powerful. You can hear the difference when I'm throwing the rear leg kick. So in today's video, I'm going to show you ways around throwing the lead leg kick, okay? To where it's more effective, or just as effective as throwing the rear leg kick. What we have to look at is footwork, okay? There's one or two ways in particular that I like to throw the lead leg kick. One is, and this is commonly used, you take the rear foot and you step forward. Now, before I go into it, I want to show you the footwork. Take the rear leg, I step forward. I don't want to come all the way in front of my lead leg. So I come here, and then this foot comes around just like that, okay? So I come here, right here. I don't want it to be a stick kick, but that's the idea, okay? So I could throw a stick kick to get that kick down pat. But if I just want to throw a roundhouse kick without skipping, what I do is I go straight into that kick, okay? So what I do is I come here, plant the ball on my foot, and then I can still get that whip, okay? Once again, I come forward, I plant, and I throw, okay? I can still get that torque, that wind up, I can still whip my hip around and over, and still generate that same power. Once again, just like that. If you notice, there was still kind of a skip, but that's what I want to do. I want to take this foot, plant, and then go right in, okay? I don't want it to go all the way in front of my foot. I want at least the ball of my foot to plant on the ball of my foot and have it lined up. You guys can see clearly. I want it to be right here, okay? So when I come here, boom. I never step in front of my lead foot. So once again, a few more examples. Here. Again. And one more time. Okay? Another way I like to step off or step forward is I step on an angle. So once again, notice my stance. Notice where my rear foot is pointing. So what I will do is, I'm still moving forward, but I'm not moving completely forward. What I'm doing is I'm stepping on an angle. So this foot is stepping right here, and I can still get that wind up. So I come here, and then I still throw that kick. For example, I'll show you from this angle here. I step here, and then I go right into my kick. Okay? This works well because I'm stepping off angle out away from my opponent, stepping to their outside. One more time. Okay? This also, like I said, it works to my advantage because my opponent's face is right here. When I step, I come here, and I'm going to his outside. Because this is where his lead leg is. I step here, I'm going to his outside, and I crash into his lead leg to the inside with my rear leg, with my lead leg, excuse me. Okay? It's similar to, I can also do the same thing with the rear leg. So instead of coming here, I can step off this way and crash into right here. I'm stepping out to the outside. With the lead leg, I get that advantage. So I can step off here, boom, then when I plant, I can come back with another shot. okay? But I'm using that in a tactical manner, okay? I'm taking a tactical advantage to my opponent, okay? I can also go to his body as well. So I can step out here, and then I can just throw that kick right to his body, okay? Once again. And one more time. Okay? So when I'm throwing my lead leg kick, I'm either going forward or I'm stepping out in the angle. Okay? Preferably I like to step out on the angle because when I come here, boom, and I can move up. I can circle around. If I go forward, I can still come in with the follow-up attack. Right here. I can post, throw a jab, come back with the cross, do a lot of things. Okay? All I do is select a number of things. I won't say a lot. But I can switch up what I do. Okay? Once again, I come forward here, boom, post, then I come back with the uppercut. To his body, even to his head. Okay, but it all starts with that big leg kick. Attacking his front leg, assuming, of course, he's in the same stance as me. But even if they're in a different stance, I can still do the same thing. I can still come chop up to his upper leg. So there's ways I can make this footwork effective and still get maximum power out of my big leg kick. Okay? So this has just been some examples on how to throw an effective lead leg kick and still generate the same power that you can get out of your rear leg kick. Okay? If you like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. As always, I got more on the way. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And until then, train daily.